Welcome to part 2 on how we communicate the private blockage charge to our customers. This part is all about bad behaviours, how we use our tone of voice, and tips to help with challenging conversations. The tone of our voice and how we say things makes up 38% of our communication. When someone is sick or ill, we talk to them gently, softly, and with understanding. If you are telling your children off, you would use a stern, raised voice. Or when you see an old friend for the first time in a while, you use an excited tone. Our vocal dashboard is made up of 5 elements. Pitch. Vary your pitch to strengthen your message. When you ask a question, end on a higher point. When making a statement, use a lower note. Pace. Adjust your speed to who you are talking to. If you talk too fast, the customer won't understand what you are saying. Speak slower if the person you are talking to doesn't have English as their first language. It also gives weight to what you are saying, and you will be taken more seriously. Articulation. Pronounce the entire word. Don't mumble or slur your words. This can distort the meaning and frustrate the listener. Clear and effective speaking gives the customer a good impression of you and the company. Volume. No one wants to be yelled at, and the volume with which you speak can either calm a situation or inflame it. Is what you're saying confidential? Could it make someone uncomfortable, or is it unnecessary for others to know? If it is, speak quietly. Consider how the other person is speaking back to you. Do they have a booming voice, or are they asking for clarity, or maybe hard of hearing? If yes, speak up to match their volume. If the customer becomes escalated and starts raising their voice, maintain your volume. Increasing your volume out of anger or frustration will only make the situation worse. Vocal energy is the variations in loudness and intensity of your voice. An energetic voice comes across as authentic and inspires trust. Someone who uses both loud and soft tones will capture the listener's interest and come across as more passionate than someone who speaks in monotone. There are 4 bad behaviours covered in customer advocacy. We know they cause the most complaints and the lowest customer satisfaction scores. Out of these 4 behaviours, there are 2 specifically we may show when explaining to a customer it's a private blockage. Being defensive. When we inform a customer that their blockage is private and that they will have to pay for us to unblock it, they may become emotional and challenge what we are saying. Being defensive is when we take what they say personally or respond by raising our voices, interrupting them, or attacking what they say. Remember, this isn't personal. You are a walking billboard for Thames Water, and that is who they have the problem with. Take a mental step back, have a deep breath, and put yourself in their shoes. Explain clearly, remain factual, and show empathy. Jargon is the special words and phrases that are used by a particular group of people, such as us who work in the drainage industry. There are 4 reasons why we usually use jargon. We want to sound important. We want to sound intelligent. We want to hide something. Or we are being lazy. When using jargon, our customers don't understand what we mean. They become annoyed and irritated when we use words or language that they don't understand. We need to talk to customers in simple terms, in ways they understand, not with our technical or special words unique to our industry. It can be challenging telling customers something they don't want to hear, like having to pay to have their blockage cleared. Here are 4 tips to help. Use a polite tone of voice. Remember your vocal dashboard. Make it a point to check on this and be conscious of how you sound. Don't spend too much time and energy on apologies. Apologising with empathy is fine, but customers want reasons and actions. Deal with why the problem exists. Clearly explain what makes it a private drainage issue and what has caused it. Talk about what can be done to solve the problem. This includes giving the customer alternatives. Let's finish with a quick recap. Demonstrate our brilliant behaviours all the time. It's how our customers want us to treat them. Watch out for those bad behaviours. Don't let them slip into the service you give. Your body language and vocal dashboard make up 93% of your communication. Use it positively to reassure our customers. And remember the 4 steps to help you have challenging conversations. After watching the 2 videos, you will now know what we are doing with private blockages, why we are doing it, and when your region goes live, along with how to communicate this to customers. As a reminder, here are the anticipated go-live dates for each region. A final video will be coming to you shortly before your region goes live. This will give you some additional information and to answer any questions we have received. Thank you for watching.